Hello, darlings. It's Brandy here from BRC Nails. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you will know every time I upload. Now, these nails are a little bit of a cosplay. They are not everyday nails, okay? You could try to wear them, but you know, shit would be falling off and everything. So, I left the painting in the background just so that there was something there. I picked a light brown color. You can pretty much pick anything from like a white to like a shade lighter than the marker that you're going to be using. I've got a couple new items in my Etsy shop. They are Backless designer gems. I had never seen anything like it, so of course I had to pick it up and put it in the shop, right? The backs are backless, so they're clear when you hold them up. So whatever background color you decide to put them on is what the back will look like. So lighter colors are the best, especially with the Chanel because it's all black. But they are popping, so come check out BRCNailsTipsxPieces on the Etsy shop. I know y'all are probably tired of hearing about it, but you know, knock on wood, things are going good. So, you know, come and check some stuff out because not a lot, but a few things have sold out. So, yeah, I'm really happy about it. Now, a little bit about these nails, right? Okay, so I saw this, I believe, on Nails with Kirsty Meakin, and she basically showed on one nail how to do it and how to put like leaves on it if you wanted. You know, not 3D or 5D or whatever, you know, whatever, just like on the actual nail itself. It was a couple years ago, so I didn't even bother trying to find the original video because I don't got the time to scroll through all her videos. But it was the same basic thing. And it's a very, very easy technique for very interesting looking nails. So, without further ado, let us get on to the good parts. Okay, so I painted all the nails in that light coffee color, coffee with milk to me. That's what it looks like. But anyways, I am taking alcohol and wiping off the sticky layer on all of these nails. I've never tried it with the sticky layer, so I don't know if it would work or not. But basically take a brown marker, you know, a Sharpie like, you know, because I'd be going to the dollar store. I'm not paying no $3 for one marker. So, but it works just fine. And basically you just make long strips down the nail. And I apologize, a lot of this is out of frame because, especially the next part with the decorations, because I was having a hard time, let me tell you. You'll see. This is the easy part. Easy peasy. So basically, like I was saying, you just make straight lines down, all the way down the nail. And yes, because I use the double XL coffins that hopefully will be arriving soon and being put back on the shop, it took a little longer. And it doesn't matter that the lines are straight or crooked or only go part way down, because you want to have that wood grain effect, right? So nature is not always perfect. I mean, I know there are a lot of things where they have like that perfect geometrical, I don't know, whatever. So, after I went through and did it, I went through and put some knot holes in there. And basically, you just draw a circle and you pull the lines down around the knot hole that you want to make it look a little more natural, because that's how it works with wood, right? They have the knot and then everything grows around it. So, you know, I did that on, I think I put them on every single nail. You don't necessarily have to, but I knew that I was going to be doing this for YouTube, so I did it on all of them, I think. Don't worry, you don't gotta watch me put it on all of them. But that's it. Now, I tried to put my oil-based no smudge top coat on this, and the whole marker just wiped off. So, you only want to use gel. I'm not sure about regular lacquer. I cannot say. I'm sorry, I did not test it. So, yes, use a gel top coat. And like I said, you could put the knots anywhere and it just looks so perfect. And you could use a darker marker, or like I was saying earlier, a lighter base color, a darker base color. I have done it with like a cream, but I knew that I was going to put the carving gel on top of most of them. So I wanted to make sure that the wood would match, the wood would, the wood would so that it would match. I had to get control of myself there because I was just cracking myself up. Okay, now, why I hate e-nail couture. 2 words for ya. Suck it. Okay, I'm old. Wrestling. Anyways, look at the color on my gloves after I pick up the carving gel. That's not supposed to happen, okay? And once this goes into the lamp, it's not hard. So if you push on it, it's not going to retain the shape that it's supposed to. So I'm using it for this because I knew that I would not be wearing them for any length of time, and I didn't want to waste my regular carving gel, which was way cheaper than the e-nail couture one and works hell of a lot better. So anyways, that's one of my personal gripes with e-nail couture. So imagine I was doing that with my hands. My fingers would have been stained for a week. But anyways, alright, no more hate. Let's put the saltiness to the side. This is a happy channel. So I'm basically just trying to put a thin layer over the wood coloring. And I did put a gel top coat on top of this so that, you know, there wouldn't be any marker issues or bleeding or anything like that, like with the other top coat. So I'm trying to make it as flat as possible with maybe just a little bit of depth, because I am going to create the rivets that like old logs and stuff have. It's actually the same technique that I used for my Christmas log cake, except, you know, instead of using a fork, I'm using a toothpick. Sorry, I'm fidgeting. I can't help it. It's like I need to step away from everything and just have this in front of me, like floating in the air, because I just keep touching stuff. I can't help it. So I'm sorry for the feedback. So now what I am doing here is, after I got it to the depth that I wanted it, I am just basically dragging the toothpick down the nail. I think I only did a knot on one of the 3 nails that I did the texture on. I did leave 2 nails with just the wood so that you could see both types. I think they both look good. A little bit more partial to the 3D one, but it's only because I've seen the wood one like holiday style with like berries and leaves, and it was so fire. And like I said, it was just all on the surface of the nail, no 3D, no 5D, but it was really cute. So if y'all want to see that, I will be doing it at winter time probably. So, or Christmas time, whatever, in December. So okay, so that one is the one that I did the knot on, I believe. And I did end up getting it down to the wood. So it was good that I actually went through and put the wood on each nail. Now with this one, I definitely took a little bit less of, because I didn't want to dip my finger in there again, because, you know, pain in the ass, but it ended up being a lot easier, even though it dirtied my hands up like crazy. But since I knew that the next part was going to be sloppy anyway, it didn't really matter. And since gloves are so expensive, I didn't even bother changing them, because I'm the only one that's going to wear them. And, yeah, because I got a hot mess into the second part. And most of it was out of frame, so I left in what I could, but it's all basically just the square because I pulled the nail closer to me and out of frame. So I just need to move my chair closer to the desk is what I need to do. If you are still watching this, please hit the like button. Let a girl know you are here. Leave a comment. And this is crucial. Hit that notification bell. Otherwise, you will miss uploads of our videos. my videos. There's no R, but my videos. So yes, hit that bell if you want to know when I upload. And liking and leaving a comment helps with the algorithms, because the more people that do that, the more the algorithms will want to show the video to other people. So that's something new that I learned. But here I am finishing up with the knot hole here. And like I said, the next part, it was a sloppy ass mess. Since there's not a lot of footage of it, I'm just going to explain it now while this is still going. Now, I got sent some real live dried moss from Katherine, and I've been thinking about doing this design for a while now. I was originally going to have the moss connect the nails, but I was having such a hard time manipulating it because it's real live moss. I had to actually wet the moss and, you know, squish it up and let it get rehydrated so that I could move it and it would look more natural, because anytime I tried to move it while it was dried, it would just break. So I used my drill gel glue, and I literally like put my finger in the thing and put it over the wood of the nail. I started with the toothpick, but I went straight to the finger after a while. And then put the moss, you know, draping down the nail. And I was trying to use my little flashlight, but the batteries were going dead, so it wasn't really working. And putting it in the lamp, I couldn't see which parts were curing and like where I needed to hold it very well. So the last nail I actually did, the pinky nail, I did with glue, but I still think this messy way made it look 10 million times better. Also, attaching the flowers, I used the drill gel glue. That's another tongue twister. I do have footage of me trying to apply the flowers. I went and dug through a whole bunch of different dried flowers that I had, that I won from contests, or I was given, like by Katherine, from Katherine Ford Nails. Well, you know, from Katherine Ford here, and Nails by Katherine Ford on Instagram. You know, multiple names be getting me all mixed up. So you saw me before cutting the moss. That's perfectly okay. I did get the moss and rinse it and rinse it and rinse it and rinse it to try to get as much of the natural sand and all that stuff out of it. So it's very, very clean. And here I picked these full, I was going to say full leaf, but full petaled flowers. I am going to cut the stem off as close as possible underneath. I tried to just pick it off, but it was just not laying right, I don't think. So, got petals falling off and all kinds of stuff. But the finished product looks beautiful. So, I really wanted the flowers to pop on there. So, yeah, I think it turned out fabulous. Again, I wouldn't wear these in daily life. The pointer and the pinky are the ones that are the actual, you know, just the wood with the marker. And then the ring in the middle and the thumb are the ones that I used the carving gel on. But I think they all look beautiful. These are my wood nymph nails. My mom gave me that name because I was going to go with dryad nails, but she's like, nobody knows what that is but you. But that ain't true. That ain't true. There's a bunch of nerds out there that know exactly what a dryad is. But anyways, and I'm including myself in the nerds. That's no shade, okay? No shade. So yeah, please check out my Etsy shop. There's a whole bunch of stuff on there. You know, I have those new rhinestones. There are some Chanel charms that are in there as well. Also, my sister Tia from Snazzy Nail Art Studio by Tia, she is having a giveaway for 3K followers on IG. So there will be the rules and where you need to go in the description box. Congrats, girl. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And that's about it. Thanks so much for watching. Have a marvelous day. And thanks again. Mwah.
Welcome